Hey folks, sometimes in life you gotta do things you don't like. So last night, I didn't like to, and I didn't want to, but I watched that State of the Union address from disgusting, bumbling Joe Biden. So the take on it is, we're in giant trouble. We knew it, I knew it, been saying it for a while, but it looks like it's not getting any better. It's very sad. So Joe wants to talk about everything is working out. Bidenomics, right? Yeah, it's working for them. Just them. Only them. It's working, right? But for the Democratic Party, not even Democratic people. I mean, as far as like the citizens, it's only working for them. Put that in your head. Remember that. That's all it's about. It's them making their money, them in full control, and all they want to do is weaken the country so they can take us over, get rid of our guns, and we're going to end up like Venezuela. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. We're the last country left that has this freedom that we're so used to that they're trying to take away. No votes are going to work no more, folks. All right? They're letting Trump feel, oh, well, maybe I have a chance to win. I love Trump. I want him to win. But they're not going to let him in no matter what we do. All right? It's not going to happen. It looks good, but the last minute, they're going to pull another stunt, and they're going to make sure that, as usual, they get their way. Trump's not going to get in. I'm sorry to say. I want him in really bad because I don't want this clown or any of the Democratic Party ever again in there. So votes aren't going to work. Letters to your Congress people ain't going to work. They are not going to do us any good whatsoever. All right? You have to form a resistance, and you have to fight back now. And I mean physically. You want to take back this country. Because doing it any other way is not going to work. Do you understand? Okay? This guy has a giant thing about, I'm going to be all nice and stuff about George Stupid Floyd. And I'll say it publicly, I don't give a crap. That guy was a street thug. He was a piece of crap, okay? He also had all these drugs in his system when they found him, when he died. And the cop didn't kill him, okay? That's crap. And then he put I think they put a statue up. I've seen it on online. Somebody tell me, is there really a statue of him sitting on a park bench somewhere? If so, please destroy that statue. They destroyed all the other ones we had. All the other statues that we had of everybody else, they've destroyed. So, destroy that one. It doesn't need to be there. But he doesn't say crap until last night about Laken Riley. The poor Laken Riley, a 22-year-old nursing student, got killed by one of his stupid immigrants that he let in. Okay? And he got her name wrong, called her Lincoln Riley. He doesn't even know what he's talking about, as usual. I'm not surprised, okay? I watched it to see how many times he'd screw up. And poor Laken Riley's family, all right? All he mentions it and does it wrong. Then the guy, I wish I got his name. I'm sorry, but the guy who yelled out about the Afghanistan pullout, his son got killed in the service, a Marine. He got freaking arrested for that. They took him into custody because he yelled out that. So with that in mind, think about this. Put this in your head, just so you can see how this regime of ours is working. They arrested a bunch of people, a lot of people from January 6th, if you remember. They're still in prison, folks. They never talk about it. Nobody hears about it much. Nobody talks about it enough for people to remember. They're still in prison. And all they did was just go over and protest, really. And we all seen the videos. They were ushered in. It was all set up just so they can do that. They said, hey, let's do this. There are people who plan things all day long, just like planning war. So they said, let's get people in. Let's bring them in. Let's call it insurrection. Let's make Donald Trump look bad. Let's hold the people. Okay, so you're still holding people that you arrested for nothing. No trial. Nothing talked about. It's been years. They're still in there. Why? But you yell at Israel for fighting back when they got rockets sent their way and they had a lot of people killed, raped, pillaged, murdered, dragged around, burnt, innocent babies that were over there in Israel that got killed that day of October 7th, 2023, right? So we have I think there's 4 or so or 8 Americans that are still prisoners from that Hamas has, and Biden does nothing about that. But you're going to yell about them fighting for themselves, and they have prisoners of theirs they're trying to get out. You're doing the same thing. People who just protested, you arrested them and put them in prison. That's your way of making justice? You're just as bad as Hamas, okay? Everybody you all need to think about what I just said. Put that into perspective. Let that all roll around in your head. And then today, before I left for work, watching some of the video about last night's State of the Union bull address, they mentioned, I think it was Hannity had mentioned and brought up again, which people forget, that Pelosi was on one of those with Trump, remember? And she ripped up the actual document. From what I hear now was the original document she gets to hold. She ripped that up. That's a felony. That's against the Constitution. Nobody arrested her and touched her. Okay? This is how bad they are. So, to me, and to you it should be, look at the way communism works. Everything that this government is doing is communist. People who don't see it and say the jump's so bad, it's all just a wash over, people. They're just making it so that you have other things to worry about. So you don't look at what they're doing. They've been doing this diversion thing for years. It's the Democratic way. They've been doing it for years. Get it through your heads. They're playing with you. The whole bit about all the riots and all the crap and all the Trump and Russia collusion and all, just so you don't see what they're actually doing in the background scenery. They are taking over, ruining our lives, and they want it all to them. Communism works for the Communist Party. Just them. Okay, there's Skybox. There are things online that you can look at airplanes. You can watch airplanes all over the country, all over the world, I mean. You can see them flying everywhere. What I'm getting at is North Korea doesn't have anything coming in, going out, or flying over. They don't allow it. Their people have no clue what the outside world is like. They are the worst, the number one worst communist regime on this planet. They are disgusting. Those people get nothing. They're horrible. Why? Because Kim Jong-un and all them people just want all the control. Venezuela's getting that bad too. All those communist countries. China treats them people totally crappy. They have all the stuff made that we send over there, and they have all their people do it for maybe nothing. I don't know if they get paid at all. I'm not there. All I know is from stuff I hear that it ain't good. You think you get paid crap? Try that. You're lucky if you... Maybe they give them a loaf of bread at the end of the week. I don't know. It's horrible. Those people are really bad off. They don't have cars. They don't have cars either. People in China and Korea got nothing. They have bikes. You get your bike, maybe public transportation to get to your job and back, that you get paid nothing for. And the kids too, they don't get paid nothing. They get thrown on buses. They check their papers on the way there. They know exactly where they're going. They know exactly where they're coming home. They put it back in their houses and they stay there. You don't get to drive anywhere. So those freedoms they don't even have. That's where this country's heading. Okay? The other scary part is, let's look at China for a second. Everything we have is made in China. Every electronic device, and that includes the ones in our missiles and everything else. Your computers, your phones, your routers, your switches, all networking equipment that we rely on, that we have all our information going through, all the servers, hard drives, everything you could think of that has to do with data is all made in China. So if you don't think that they don't have their little programs in our chips, and every one of our items, every device has some kind of program in there, one that sends data back through to them all the time that their servers pick up on, the cameras that are on things that they don't pick up and send over all the video, like the one I'm taking now, they're watching. And if you don't think that they have a program in there that they can send out a signal, which is just basically, or timed, I don't know which way they have it, but it's got to be something. that they can shut everything down in 1 second, but saying, here, run this little tiny app that shuts everything off. Each item shuts off. Why can't you conceive that that's a giant possibility? I believe that it's there from everything I've seen. So they have the blueprint to your life. Everything is made in China. Every plastic piece of crap thing you buy at a dollar store, to every TV and expensive item you have. Your cars are loaded with their chips. Everything. All the computers are made China. Taiwan doesn't even do it anymore. Philippines hardly does it anymore. It's all China. They have the control of everything. You know the measurements of everything in your house, everything, what they're made out of, the materials, the weights, everything. They know exactly what to do to us to take us out. And they're just waiting for the right day. And I believe that the reason why the government's already doing the crap they're doing to us is because they already sent everything over. They already gave it up to China. China already owns us. They're just not telling us yet. But they have to. They have to own us. Because there's only one way that they would let this stuff happen to us. Why this country has gone the way it has and what they've done. They sold us out already. It's already done. That's the only way. And communism is already being seen everywhere. It's everywhere. You can't say anything anymore. You get canceled. You get taken out. You get told what to do. If you try to do something else, they arrest you. Come on, people. It's communism. Fight back. Form a resistance everywhere in your towns and cities. Get together and take these people out. Because like I said earlier, no letter, no email, no vote is going to take these people out. You have to do it physically. There's no other way. And you can't wait any longer because they want us to think we're waiting for November for voting and stuff like that. Even if Donald Trump wins a vote, they're not going to put him in. And they want you to think that you have some hope that during the time between now and then, that they're going to finish us off and they're going to take everything out and you're going to have nothing left. They will shut the internet down. They will take us all out as far as that's concerned. You'll have nothing. Look at your shelves of the stores, how little stuff's there. It's only junk food, sugar, crap like that. You can't live on that. You will die from it, all right? Fentanyl, all that, and they want all the people on the streets to be dead. They want everybody in the houses, everybody living to be cancerous and stuff. They want us eating crap food because all the good stuff's going away. Why is that? Because they're weakening us. Let's let all the illegal immigrants in. Open the border. Let these crazy bastards in. Why? Because they want to weaken us. Why they want to weaken us? Because it's an easy takeover when it's time for them to say, now it's a communist party, your constitution is gone. It's us now, and you have to listen to us. And they'll put everybody on the streets and they'll put guns to your head. Trust me, if it comes to that because you don't listen to me now, get yourself shot. Try to shoot at them or whatever, because you don't want to live in a communist country. You're not going to survive. Nobody wants to live with that. So just, let them shoot you then. Because if you're not going to do something now, you should do it then. So, good luck, everybody. Godspeed. Get yourselves together. Fight back now. This is what nobody wants to do. You see the resistances on TV, movies and stuff about the resistance, this, that, and everything. We watched all those movies. We know about it. All right? It happens. And you're all gunning for that. You're the resistance now. Gun for yourself. I can't say it anymore. I don't know what else to say without getting this video taken down by actually saying the words, but do what you need to do. And you can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. We need everybody that even cares about your own lives and your children's lives and your family and anybody you care about. And the Constitution needs to be upheld. Those people are not following it whatsoever. So even if China does own us now, if we all fight back now and push them away, then we might win. But if you wait any longer, well, you got nothing, folks. Nothing. Do it now. Today is the 8th of March, 2024. And I don't think November is going to be anything we can handle. We're not going to be around them because they're going to take us over by the time our voting comes in. I don't trust it one bit. And if anybody does, and I have friends on the Democratic Party who always fight me when I post something about Biden, and I try to uphold Trump and support him, which I always will, because he's the only one who's going to do anything. No, he's not my God and Savior. God and Jesus are my Savior, okay? Just so get that straight. But on this earth and politically, and all we got is Trump, okay? I want Trump and Kristi Noem to be president and vice president. That's what it should be. Carrie Lake could be our speaker. You know, people like that who actually care, you know? But other than that, it's not going to work that way, because I can see what they're doing. And if you can't see it, you got problems. And those people who are Democratic Party likers, always give me crap about it, are wrong. Okay? You know who you are. I'm not going to say names and do anything to anybody, but y'all wrong. Because if you're not watching all the other videos to see everything that's going on out there, New York City, the truckers tried to fight back and stuff by not delivering, and it's working for them. It's making it worse in a sense, but it's forced out by the Democratic Party and the government. California's looking like crap, which it always has. But look at Newsome. He's a piece of crap, right? And look what he's doing over there. They want to take your guns away to keep fighting that. And I would not put it past them to say that they're not paying these people somehow. Just like the communist does. You do this and we'll kill your family. To say, go shoot up someplace. You're going to get arrested and all, maybe killed, but you're going to save your family. I mean, why not? Tell me they're not really doing that. Because I've seen them do really crazy stuff. I've worked for government stuff. I know what they're capable of. And I've heard enough. So, they might do it so that everybody wants to say, we hate guns. Oh, let's take them off the streets. Exactly what they want. But the street thugs are the ones who will have them. And they'll take them out later. But the honest citizen like us won't have them anymore. Just so that you can't fight back. And folks, read the Constitution. Go online while you can still get online today. Download it if you don't already have it. If you have it, read it. Read the amendments. Read the whole thing. Understand it. Know what your rights are. It specifically says, shall not be infringed upon to have your guns. They can't touch you with that. Okay? And you are to use them in your defense against the tyrannic government. Which means if they come to take them from you or try to take over where you don't have your rights of being free anymore, you have the right to use that arm against them. I can't say the word because I'll just take my video off. You know what I mean. Do you know that that's what that means? If you don't, go read it and understand it. Don't take my word for it. You don't have to. I don't need you to listen to me with that. I need you to listen to me to start doing your homework today, yesterday. See what you're up against. Because if you don't do anything today, tonight, tomorrow, this week, this month, you are not going to be happy at all. You're going to wish you did. Trust me. Start looking at what is going on. Open your eyes. Stop watching CNN, CBS, and all those mainstream media who give you half the truth. All right? I've watched them. I watch what they do. They take Trump's videos and they cut them up and they use parts of it and they put it together a certain way to seem like he's saying something that he's not. And when he says something against somebody or says, oh, they said I said this, they hold that and say that he said that. But that's not what he said. If you don't watch the whole thing of the whole show of one of his rallies to see what Trump actually says, then you can't say anything. And I don't want to hear it. Because if you don't watch the whole thing and you watch what CNN puts up, then you're an idiot. Okay? You're just following the wrong piece of news. You're going down the wrong path. Start looking at everything. And I say it a lot in this video because I'm trying to get it across to y'all. Alright? Now's the time to fight back, people. It's very scary out there. It's very scary. And if you don't see it, then you got some problems. Start looking. You don't have to say anything bad. You don't have to comment to me that I'm an idiot. I know I'll hear it. Go ahead, whatever. But the people who are smart are going to start looking. The people who are really smart are going to start fighting back. And you know what? The people who are smart and want to fight back are going to fight for your rights as well. And if you don't fight back, then, you know, maybe you'll be left behind. Because you can't carry the weight of everybody who doesn't want to fight back. You need to be part of the resistance. If you're not, trying to save you may slow us down. And you know what? Then that's your problem. You want to live, you want to keep this country the way it was, or bring it back the way it was. Make America great again, MAGA means that, okay? It means to put it back the way it was. They're taking it away. Don't give me crap you don't like Donald Trump because he tried to do that. All right? You got those people like Fani, was it Willis and stuff, and you got all those other people trying to fight back. Alvin Bragg, let's just go after Trump and take. They're just idiots, They're just part of the Democratic Party, all on one side, to take the guy out because he's going to expose everything. He's going to change everything because now he knows everything that's going on. He was learning it as he was there, all right? Because he wasn't an exact politician, and I'm glad he wasn't. That's why I voted for him, because I didn't want a stupid career politician in there, so that somebody can actually make a difference. And somebody did make a difference, and that party didn't like it. They're threatened. It's the only reason why they're making everything bad about it. Think about it. All they do is do stuff against Trump. Let's come up with some bullshit freaking ways of saying, he broke the law this way, he broke the law that way, he did this, he did that. It's just to make you have a lot of negativity toward him, that everything you see his name on in the press is bad. It's negative. Only for a reason to make you not like him. That's all it is, people. That's all it is. Just to make you not like him. So if you want to keep listening to that and think Donald Trump is the bad guy, he's not, and you're wrong, and you'll be left behind. Everybody needs to band together and take this government out, all right? It's a physical thing now, because nothing else is going to work. Do not let them take your guns and your weapons away that you rightfully own. Do not let them take over your life and change you into a communist country and make you lose everything you have. They will own and take everything. So if you don't see that, you need to open your eyes. The people who do see it, start banding together and get your neighborhood, your family and friends, and start doing it today. And that includes getting as much food and as much water, especially water, people. Start, filtering your water. Tap water is not great. You can use it for washing things and all. Start putting that away. Mark tap, mark one drinkable, whatever. All right? Get tablets. Get some Clorox. Plain bleach. Start getting yourself ready for at least 6 months to a year worth of water, which is going to take up a lot of room. And apartments on second and third floors, I think that ain't going to hold all that much water. Good luck to you. People on bottom floors, you can store a lot of water, but you're going to need it. Don't put it all in one spot either. Too much weight will just break your floor. Watch prepper videos, watch survival videos, get a lot of first aids, gather up your meds, get some antibiotics. Make sure you have ointment, bandages, everything you're going to need to survive on, because they're going to take all out of the stores. You're not going to be able to go. Money's not going to be worth it. And it's getting that bad. It is. And if you don't think it is and you haven't seen it, again, start watching some stuff. I know YouTube's the only thing I can find that has any good videos, anything on it. Because everybody else is knocking it down. Your regular TV shows ain't showing anything because they can't, because of FCC, which again is what? Government stuff, federal. So they won't allow it to be there. So, you should start watching some stuff and start learning how to, stop bleeding. Feed yourself. Grow some food. Grow. You're gonna have to go vegan because you're gonna have to eat plants. Grow potatoes, carrots, things like that. If you can't grow it, go to a family member who does. Start finding out ways now. You only got a few months left, if even one. I don't know. I can't tell exactly when. Nobody knows when except them. But it's getting closer and closer. I'll tell you that you're not going to be as free and happy as you are now. This is very serious. I wouldn't put this video out if I don't believe in it. And I've been watching it for a while. Anybody who does know me and see my posts on Facebook, which I'm a nobody. I'm not out there. I'm just in my little friendship spot, only friends. But I've been putting stuff out for the last 3 years since Biden got in, which he was inserted. He did not win that vote. And I've been saying stuff all along of what they're going to do. I've been on that China thing for a while. It's showing more and more its ugly face anyway, every day. So I've been right. Not trying to toot my own horn. All I'm doing is trying to warn everybody. I'm trying to open your eyes to the real situation. You got that Bud Light freaking trans-testicle guy thing that everybody went against, which I'm glad. But why even put it out there? You got trans-testicles being in its service. You know, the colonels and captains and stuff being guys who want to be women. What is that? You know? I mean, the gay stuff in the first is wrong, okay? Sorry, anybody who's gay and knows me and stuff, it's just not right, dude. I don't, women or men, it's just not the way God put it. That's the devil working against everybody. But whatever, to each his own. Don't push it on us. I don't want any giant thing about, oh, this, that, and everything, and we're going to be gay and we're going to be part of the military, because there you go. That's why they're pushing the issue, is because they want it weak. They don't want a military that actually works. They're pushing that too, just so it's all political crap and not actually military. What is wrong with that? This is not what our military is built on, or any other military. They go in there to learn how to survive and kill, fight. All other countries do that. Ours? Oh, I don't think we need to. Yeah, okay. You know what? Everybody needs to find out. You know what? We can't have an army fight for us. The government's not going to fight for you. They're the ones who gave you up, okay? You better watch some martial art videos or something. Learn how to use your guns. Learn how to clean them. Learn how to fix them. Buy extra parts. You're going to need some ejector pins, or you're going to need some springs extra for your gun, because you're not going to be able to get them either. Go get ammo today, because soon it's going to be gone, and they're going to make it where you can't buy it. They're already doing it where they need a license to buy it, so they know who has what gun in some states. That's stupid. So buy it cash in another state where you don't have to put your name up, but start stockpiling. And if you can even get any right now, good luck. But you need to be able to be self-sufficient. You need to be able to administer your own first aid for your family. You need to have food and water. Water's giantly important, but you need food. You can only make about a day and a half. They say 3 days. That's crap, because by the end of the second day with no water, you're useless. You can't do much. Third day, you're pretty much dead. By the end of the third day, you are gone with no water. So think of water, folks. Think of a lot of water. Find out how to make yourself eat vegetables that you can grow. You're going to have to buy a lot of canned stuff now and put it away, because you're not going to grow enough in time to save yourself for another year, because it's going to take that long for us to fight them back. So I hope I gave you enough information. Start looking at things that are going to save your life. This is what your daily homework is about. Save yourself. Look at what you can look at. Watch the videos that need to teach you, that are out there, about how to take care of yourself. All right? Learn how to shoot that gun. Learn how to hold it, reload it, and get it ready in the dark. Do it at night. Do it with an empty clip. Just be very careful. Keep that safety on until ready to shoot. Don't aim it in any direction of anything you don't wish to destroy. And learn how to use it now. Learn how to use it in the dark. Have flashlights with you. You're going to need to see your target. Be able to hide. You know, behind a door or behind your wall, trying to hide as you're shooting at somebody like the movies are. You know, I've shot guns forever. Bullets go through that. You're going to have some kind of armor in your house, wherever you're going to think you're going to shoot from, or some armored room, which is not good either, because you don't want to be tied down to one room. You might be able to escape. Have an escape plan. Have a way out of your house if it gets bad. Yeah, you're going to have to remember that bullets go through a lot more than just a piece of paper on a target. So if you're hiding behind your door or wall, even a stupid wall outside, it's not good. You know, an AK-47 I've seen going through cinder block into the other side. So even a cinder block wall isn't great. You're not that safe if you're getting shot at by those people. So find a way, you know, duck, get low. You're going to have to be on the ground. Lay down. Learn how to shoot from laying down. Crouch, because they shoot at the level you're at, height you're at, you know, like a chest shot, head shot. But if you're crouched down and you're low or you're laying down, it's hard for them to get you from a distance. They're not going to know where you are. These are things you need to learn now. Go out and buy yourself some guns. That's the only thing that's going to save you. Your pen isn't, your email isn't. You're not going to be able to vote these people out. There's only one way. And that's, neither one of those are the way. You know what I'm getting at. Alright, I'm at my destination. I think I've said enough. If you like this video, I don't really care if you do like and subscribe to me or whatever. I'm going to try to put more out. Not that I don't care. Let's put it, I don't want to be snotty. I'm not. I'm trying to save you. But I get it, you know? Just heed the warning. I'm at my destination. I have to go to work. So, y'all, take care. Godspeed. Be safe. Be smart. Don't let them take you over. That it sounds far-fetched in a way. I get it. But it's not. It's exactly what's going on. It's exactly what is happening. And I am not kidding. So everybody needs to get smart with it. And y'all need to fight back. Everybody needs to. Good luck, everybody. I'll talk at you later.